NFL fans, welcome back to a brand new episode of the J All Day Sports Show. Today is my members only video for all my bets for week 15. Guys, we absolutely crushed it last week. We hit a 9-leg parlay. 16 times in your money. That's why you got to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join my memberships so you can get my bets each and every Friday. I always give my members first crack at it for the first day on Friday, and then we'll release it to the public later on Saturday afternoon. All right, guys, let's get into my bets for week 15. If I make any other bets, I will let you guys know. I might do some touchdown props later in the weekend, but me, my dad, my wife, and my daughter, and the dog, Penny Lane, we're driving across the country tomorrow. 5 days of driving from LA to Philadelphia. So I'm going to be doing live streams, all kinds of fun updates. So make sure you subscribe. All right, here we go, guys. Here's my first bet of week 15. I'm doing a, 5-leg parlay. Sweetheart teaser at pretty much even money. I'm getting the Cowboys at 16 versus the Panthers. Cleveland Browns getting 17 points. Playing the Chiefs at home. The Chiefs haven't beat anyone by over 10 points in a year. Miami Dolphins, I think they can outright win this game against the Texans. The Texans don't really impress me too much, but we're getting 16 points there. The Seattle Seahawks at home getting 15.5. I love that. And we're rounding it out with the Atlanta Falcons on the road, taking on the Raiders, who Aiden O'Connell is hurt. It looks like Desmond Ridder is going to be the starter, so they're on the third-string quarterback. I think the Falcons can win this game, and if they don't, I don't know if the Raiders can beat them by more than 9 points. All right, next up, we got a 3-leg parlay, Jets, Broncos, Cardinals. The Jets are on the road, but the Jaguars are not very good. I don't believe Mac Jones is going to be able to put up a lot of points versus this Jets defense, even though the Jets have been considerably underperforming. If the Jets and Aaron Rodgers lose to the Jaguars, Aaron Rodgers just needs to peace out and retire this game. Then we got the Broncos at home against Indianapolis. The Colts and Anthony Richardson are going to have to go play in Denver in the thin air, in the cold weather. Anthony Richardson is already extremely inaccurate. That cold weather is not going to help, in my opinion. And then we got the Arizona Cardinals, who this is a must-win game. If they want to even think about winning the division and making the playoffs, they have to win this game at home versus a not very good Patriots team. All right, next up, we got a 4-leg parlay. This is an underdog parlay. It's only a $5 bet, but we can win over $200. Browns, I definitely think they can win that game. The Cowboys are underdogs versus the Panthers. They could definitely win in that spot. The Steelers versus the Eagles, there's a lot of conflict going on in the locker room there. And the Steelers are a very, very good football team. So if the Eagles lost, I wouldn't be completely surprised. And then we got the Seahawks at home at plus money versus the Packers. Yo, this is a solid bet, guys. For risk to reward, $5 to win $220. I love that bet. All right, now we got another favorites $5 parlay. 4 teams. We got the Falcons, Vikings, Broncos, and Chiefs. Whenever I like to do an underdog big winner like this one, the $5 to win $223, I kind of mitigate some risk by throwing in the opposite team in a parlay, right? This is a 3XR money, Chiefs, Broncos, Vikings, Falcons, all potential playoff teams. I love that too. All right, next up, we got a straight up 2-team parlay, Cardinals at home, Eagles at home, 2 home pretty big favorites. It's crazy that the Eagles are favored at minus 250 over the Steelers, the same as the Arizona Cardinals are favored versus the Patriots at minus 260. Pretty much the same. That kind of blows my mind a little bit. I think the Eagles at minus 250, I don't love. I'm not putting a lot of juice on the Eagles. It should be more like minus 160, minus 175, in my opinion. Okay, guys, here's another one of my bigger bets of the week, a $10 bet. Minnesota Vikings at home versus the Bears. The Bears are booty cheeks, straight dumpster fire. Commanders on the road, coming off a bye, taking on the Saints. Derek Carr is hurt. It's probably going to be Spencer Rattler. I love the Commanders in that spot. And then the Bengals, I just don't think Will Levis and this offense can keep up with the Bengals. The Titans defense is okay. They've been coming back to earth the last couple weeks, and the Bengals are at least going to put up 25. I don't see the Titans doing that at all. All right, we got another This is one of my bigger 17 parlays of the week. We hit the 9 leg last week, 16 times using our money. I absolutely love that. Chargers, Cardinals, Broncos, Commanders, Chiefs, Bengals, Vikings. I love this bet to 10x our money. All right, next up, we got a 3-team parlay. I usually like to keep parlays in no more than 3 teams. Every once in a while, I'll do some bigger ones, a little more risky, but they're harder to win. But if you can win one of those in a season, you're going to break even with your bets. Okay, Jets, Commanders, Vikings. The Jaguars are hard. I just targeted bad teams. Jaguars, Saints, Bears, all really bad teams. In plus money, I love this spot. And then I like the Dolphins straight up to beat the Texans. The Texans offense, the offensive line especially, they're a very heavily penalized team. They do play better at home. That's why it's a small bet. Okay, then we got a 2-team parlay, Bengals, Chiefs. I love that as well. And then one of my more favorite picks of the week is a 2-team parlay, Minnesota Vikings and the Commanders. The Vikings should kick the snot out of the Bears. The Bears are a dumpster fire. They're poorly coached. Vikings at home. And then the Saints, no Derek Carr. Spencer Rattler did not look good in the small amount of games that he played, right, guys? So that's why I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings and Commanders $10 bet. So I like to keep most of my bets in that $5 range. I have a few $10 bets for ones I really, really, really like. I do have the Vikings and Commanders, and then a part of a 2-leg and a 3-leg. We'll see if I keep that. I might just keep one of them, but I do like adding the Bengals to this, and I do like keeping this bet as well, because if the one doesn't hit, this will kind of cancel that out, right? And then we got the $5 bets, $5 bets, $5 bets, $10 bet in the teaser. The teaser is one of my favorite bets of the week, guys. Probably my bet of the week. Cowboys getting 16, Browns getting 17, Dolphins getting 16, Seahawks getting 15.5 at home, and the Falcons versus the third-string quarterback and the Raiders getting 9. I love that. All right, guys, they are my bets for week 15. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're closing in on 13K. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.